Coach, this game going in, billed by everybody across the country that it was going to be a shootout, and it delivered. Talk about this game and your emotions right now, and SoCon champs for the second year in a row. First time any SoCon team's done that since 2019.
Yeah. Hey, listen, this was a war. I give Kerwin Bell and his staff a ton of credit. They got a really good football team, and that team deserves to be in the playoffs when this thing shakes down, as long as they handle business. But as far as our team goes, I couldn't be more proud. The work that our kids do, the way they had come to the building prepared and with the mindset just to go to work, and they knew what was on the line, and it wasn't pretty at all times. There was some stuff that didn't go our way in a couple of the penalty areas, but they persevered, and at the end of the day, they're walking out of here champions for the second year in a row.
Now, take us through those last 2 minutes. Obviously, there's a whirlwind of emotions in there, but take us through the last 2 minutes. What you're thinking on the sideline, what your sort of your strategy.
Well, I'm trying to. I didn't do a very good job. I was pretty upset at the OPI, but it is what it is. And but Reese knocking the kickoff and then just being, just dead eye on that. He's as good as there is in the country. That was a massive kick to win this game for us. And then really is just trying to keep my cool and manage, right? Because we called the timeout, but then when they reviewed the incomplete, we got the timeout back. So just the management of it, that allowed us to freeze the kid at the end, and just trying to coordinate the end of the game. But we held every play but one, and we got a little bit lucky at the end. And but there's so much good in this game that our kids did. We'll learn from the stuff we messed up, but we're going to enjoy the heck out of this one.
The other top billing in this game, the quarterbacks, obviously, they got the show that they wanted. And Teron Diggins and Braden Atkinson, 443 yards tonight, really a shootout all the way down.
Yeah, I think both those kids, they had 599 yards. I think we had 570 yards. This is everything it was billed to be in those two quarters. If there's two better in the country, I'd be shocked. But both those kids played lights out tonight, and what Braden Atkinson means to this football team and how he plays and how he leads and how calm he is to take us right down the field. Got a little bit of pressure, but completed big plays. CJ made a huge play there to get us in field goal range. And, we talked about it at halftime, like that game was a little closer. We had a couple long foul balls in the first half. We missed a couple 50-50 balls. First series comes out. Kendall makes a 50-50, or Dabbs makes a huge 50-50 play. Kendall makes one on the next play, or the next series, and then the next thing you know, Dabbs makes a big one. So we made plays at critical points. We kept them on the ropes. The one massive turnover that we had on the strip sack really is the difference in the game at the end of it.
And talk about that. Justin Gilbert just got to the quarterback, hit him in the right place, and the ball came.
Listen, Gilly's a kid that's been playing really, really well, right? He kind of sneaks up on you in the stat line, but he's a tremendous athlete. He does a great job with his hands. Again, it just, that whole group, what Jimmy Long does with that group, I can't rave about him enough, how he gets those kids prepared to play.
Julian Fox, 13 tackles tonight. Obviously, there's a reason he's captain.
He's a captain, man. That kid's a leader on the field. He plays the game the way it's supposed to be played. I'm super proud of him. He's a big reason we're where we're at.
Your 12-hour rule, enjoy this for 12 hours.
Yeah, maybe a little longer tonight.
And then back to work. How do you get your team refocused tonight or tomorrow heading into Chattanooga?
Well, obviously, listen, man, we won the game, but there's a lot we got to do better if we're going to beat a pretty good Chattanooga team. And so we'll work to correct those things. We'll work to correct those things tomorrow on film. Monday's their required day off, and then we'll get right at it on Chattanooga on Tuesday.
Reese, big game tonight, and of course you get the game winner, what ends up being the game winner. What was that game like for you emotionally? I know you experienced a lot on the sidelines, and then you go out in the field, you do your job, and then experience more emotionally. Talk about that kick at the end and what you were thinking heading out there.
Yeah, so I knew it was probably going to come down to a field goal after they scored pretty quick, so I just kind of remained calm, just hit a couple balls in the net with John, just get my mind off it, but still kind of get in the groove of things. And so as soon as I knew they got him field goal range, I was like, let's go execute. And so John and Jaden made everything happen. It was perfect live op, so I'm just very blessed to be where I'm at.
Talk about how you keep your cool in a situation like that. What are you saying to yourself on the sidelines before you get set up to kick it?
I like just tell me you got this, be clutch. I think that's pretty cool. Just kind of get my mind off things. But that's just one thing I'm kind of just saying. Just be calm. Don't worry about it. Just every kick's the same. I've been doing and I've made many of those every time I practice any game. So I think it's kind of self-talk. Just get calm.
Talk about special teams as a whole tonight. John had some big punts tonight, and you guys really performed well in this game.
Yeah, John did very well. I'm very proud of him. I'm proud of Jaden. I think special teams was a big factor in this game. They the kickoff return is pretty good. So that was one of the things that I really strived on, putting the ball in good field position where we can go make a tackle and make a play. So, but yeah, I'm very proud of every special team unit this game. So yeah.
Coach has this 12-hour rule that you can celebrate for 12 hours and then you're back to business tomorrow. Said it'd probably be a little longer tonight. But
oh yeah, it's gonna be a little bit longer than that.
How do you guys get refocused tomorrow? A big game next week, just as big. You can win the conference title outright next week. How do you get yourself refocused heading into next week?
Yeah, Coach always says the biggest game's the next. So I think we just gotta after 24 hours, flush this one out and just get ready to play Chattanooga because they're a really good football team too. They've always kind of give us a fight. I know since my first 2 years, so I think we got to come ready to prepare because anything can happen in this conference.
Thank you, Tim. A big win for Mercer tonight. Clinches at least to share the SoCon title. This game was billed as going to be a shootout for the two quarterbacks. It proved to be exactly that. Talk about this game for you, how you felt, what your emotions were like during the game tonight.
Yeah, I really felt like we didn't really get off to the best of starts, but definitely coming out of halftime, we started clicking and the game really swung our way that second half.
440 yards, a little over 440 yards, 26 completions. I mean, you go out there and you seem cool and collected. But was there any nerves early on, knowing the situation and knowing the environment you were in?
Not really. I mean, I always pride myself on not getting too high, not getting too low, and just showing my teammates, my brothers, that we're still in this game, we're still fighting, even when we get down, we're still in this game. And it was a great job just coming out from being down and putting together a solid game.
Braden, talk about your receivers. You had some big catches tonight. Kendall Harris with that over-the-shoulder catch to fall in the end zone. Dabbs had a good one where he pulled one in and then got knocked back to the 5-yard line. Talk about your receivers. They seem to be on a different level for you today.
Yeah, they definitely stepped up this game. That Kendall catch, I was just trying to throw it away, got tipped up, and he went and made a play. Dabbs with that long one, and just in practice, we're all bought in. We're all into the game plan. We're getting extra reps, and you see it on Saturdays.
Got knocked down a little bit today, but the offensive line did another good job for you. No sacks in this game. Talk about them and what they meant to you during your 8-game winning streak.
Yeah, we knew they were going to bring some pressure, some different looks, and I just got to give kudos to the O-line, and they did a great job. I love those boys, and another no-sack game. I mean, that's like six straight or something like that. So I just love those guys.
Talk about C.J. Miller tonight. I mean, he not only 3 rushing touchdowns, but he had a big catch on that drive to set up the game-winning field goal. Talk about what he meant to this team today.
Yeah, he's just a real consistent player for us. When the ball's in his hands, good things happen, and we keep feeding him run and pass game, and good things happen today.
A freshman, first year with the program, come in, win 8 straight games, SoCon champions. What does that mean to you?
It means the world. It means everything. Just the love I have for these guys, the way they have my back. I just love these guys. It was a great thing, and we're not done. We got next week, and we got to keep this thing pushing.
Braden, talk about Coach has this 12-hour rule where you can celebrate for 12 hours and then come back. He said it would be longer tonight. How do you, as a quarterback, refocus going into a pretty tough game next week as well?
Just getting in the lab tomorrow. We're gonna have these 12 hours, and then we're right back to the facility tomorrow, and just looking over the game plan, looking at what we did wrong this game, and just putting Chattanooga up next.